There has been somebody who's been working behind the scenes. He's been doing it not just in Manipur, he's done it in Assam and he's done it in Arunachal Pradesh as well. The convener of the Northeast Democratic Alliance, formerly with the Congress, but now very much a power to reckon with in the northeast of the country. Hemanta Biswa Sarma joins us now live. Thank you very much, sir, for being with us. Would it be true to say that, whatever has happened in Manipur today is to a large extent because of what you've been doing in the background for several years, not just months?
Not like that. Today is a very historic moment for us because BJP had no representation in the assembly, in the last assembly. From 0 we become 21, and from 21 we have formed a government, and all credit goes to the workers of the BJP in Manipur, peoples of Manipur, and the Prime Minister's speech in Manipur, which has changed everything, the electoral scenario and everything what you have seen today.
But sir, but tell us about the fact that we see the BJP winning so heavily now in the northeast of the country. Is this driven by your personal determination to ensure that the Congress is essentially finished in the northeast? You are a strong Congress leader yourself. You were very close to the former Congress Chief Minister in Assam, Tarun Gogoi. You fell out with him in a massive way. Are you now acting in terms of getting rid of the Congress? Is that your core agenda?
No, my core agenda is to bring Northeast to the level of other developed states of our country. So this will not happen till we integrate Prime Minister Modi's vision or translate his ideas into the Northeast. Now, how we can do that? All the successive Congress government has refused to implement Prime Minister Modi's ideologies into the Northeast. So we need vehicle. The state governments will be the vehicle to translate those ideas. So that is why we are determined to see that all Northeast states eventually become BJP rule, and all Northeast states actually work in tandem with central government to translate Modi's idea of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat.
How difficult was it for you to secure the support of smaller parties and independents in Manipur?
No, I think you must understand. You must understand that our national president Amit Shah ji has realized that in Northeast there will be role of smaller parties. So that is why he has created an umbrella called Northeast Democratic Alliance. And today the National People's Party, NPP, NPF, they were all with the NEDA, what we call Northeast Democratic Alliance. So in a way we were member of the same family, we are member of the same family. So it was not in that context, it was very difficult task to form this coalition because we had the working relation, we are partner in NEDA, and our national president Amit Shah ji has realized 1 year back that in Northeast there will be role of smaller parties. So we must have a mechanism to discuss together, we must have a common platform. And that common platform, that because of that common platform, to the formation of Manipur government become very easy, and it was not that tough as it was discussed in the press.
All right, Hemanta Biswa Sarma, thank you very much for speaking to us, understating as he usually does his role, but I think everybody in the Northeast, certainly in Manipur, knows just what a major factor he has been in that election process in Manipur. Thank you very much for being with us. Well, joining us now, Gaurav Gogoi, Lok Sabha MP of the Congress Party. We are also joined by GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP and Soli Sorabji, the former Attorney General of India. I'd like to thank all of you very much for being with us. Gaurav, I must ask you a tough question right up. Hemanta Biswa Sarma, somebody you have worked with very, very closely in the past, now working completely against Congress interests. Was it a mistake for the Congress to have alienated him in the first place? Look at the end result.
I think every man is in control of his or every woman is in control of her own destiny. My personal, I have no personal animosity. My personal relationships with Mr. Sarma are quite good. I hold him in esteem, and he's politically he's chosen to be part of a different party, and my best wishes to him on a personal level. But in the Congress party, we always were grooming young people in Assam. He was one of the many, and it is in his, and at one point of time, he even got, the deputy chief minister position during a, process of negotiations, but his group could not allow him. I think he got some very bad advice, which led to him moving away
but
from
he's interested
the party.
in finishing
but
the Congress
for the Congress party, we are
and he
completely
seems to be doing that,
what you see in Manipur.
He seems to be intent on finishing the Congress party. He's
Sorry,
done
there's
it in
some
Arunachal,
interference. I
Assam,
did not
and
hear you.
probably and certainly in Manipur as well. We may be overstating his role. The Prime Minister, Amit Shah, they've certainly had a role. But let's look at the role. But just for a moment, if we look at Himanta Biswa Sarma, he has had a massive role in getting all of these small parties against the Congress. You were the single largest party. And here you are, like in Goa, out of power.
We live in a democratic country, Vishnu, and in the end, it is the people's wishes which result in any government. And if you compare what happened in Goa and Manipur, in Manipur there was 15 years of Congress government. Despite that, the people of Goa, people of Manipur still gave the Congress party the single largest mandate. If you look at Goa, there was only 5 years of the BJP government, but there was already such anti-incumbency that people voted out and gave them a distant second. So in the end, it is people's mandate which will rule in a democracy, and it is quite unfortunate that the BJP is trying to bypass the people's mandate both in Goa and in Manipur.
I know GVL Narasimha Rao will want to come in on that. Just bear with me. I want to go across actually to Soli Sorabji first. Mr. Sorabji, the Sarkaria Commission is very clear that in the case of no single party getting the numbers, then the largest single party, according to the Sarkaria Commission, should be called to prove its support that they enjoy. Neither in Manipur nor in Goa was this actually the case. And while there is no doubt that the governor has a big discretionary role, was there something strange, odd or unconstitutional in the manner in which the BJP was called? Let us speak specifically about Manipur.
No, I don't think so. The real thing is the governor has to exercise his bona fide judgment to determine which party will be able to provide a government with reasonable prospect of stability. He must have fact to that reality. True, it has been stated in the Sarkaria Commission, but these are not binding instructions. It depends on facts of each case.
Yep.
And here in this case, if the governor thought that this is a party which will be able to form a government with reasonable prospect of stability, then I think there was nothing unconstitutional in calling the party to form the government.
Sir, correct me if I am wrong, the Sarkaria Commission recommendations were affirmed by the Constitution Bench of the Supreme Court. They were referred to in a particular judgment, Rameshwar Prasad versus Union of India 2006, and were relied upon. So therefore, again my question is this: should the governors in these two states, so again Manipur in this case, not have relied on this first?
No, I had opinion of Rameshwar Prasad shows they have relied on the Sarkaria Commission report, but nor has it stated as a rule, as a binding rule, that only the single largest party should be called first.
Okay.
It depends on the real situation of the ground. You can't avoid that.
But sir, Mr. Sorabji, the concern would some would say is that you've got leaders who one day are Congress leaders, they defect to the BJP and then they become ministers overnight. It's happened in Manipur. One of the leaders was with the Congress, defected to the defected to the BJP and has become a minister now. How does this process actually result in any stability?
No, that's a post facto development. Stability means will this not be able to prove a government which will have prospect of stability. That's for the governor.
Okay.
in her own judgment, in his own judgment, comes to the conclusion.
GVL Narasimha Rao, let me ask you this. It's a rainbow coalition in Manipur. There are some of these parties which, for example, the Naga People's Party, they've got their own agenda. And now earlier on, Biren Singh, the Chief Minister, said that, look, everybody, we are all Indians and everybody has a right to voice their interests or their concerns. But their agenda to form a greater Nagaland, cut out of Naga-dominated hill districts of Manipur, is not something which would be easy for the BJP at the centre to necessarily accept. Yes, they are part of your coalition government, but they are going to be, some would say, an encumbrance to the process of governance.
No, Vishnu, first let me address the questions raised by Gaurav. You see, in both the states, I think let your viewers know that the Congress party did not even stake a claim to form the government. I think that's something that needs to be underlined. And in Manipur, Mr. Ibobi Singh was elected as the leader of the Congress legislature party on Monday, and he did not even stake a claim to form the government in Manipur because he didn't have the numbers. So the Congress should stop griping, should stop complaining. Okay, and on the other hand, the BJP, we have elected a legislature party leader,
never consulted
and then he put
Congress party.
Governor does, when you have been elected, you are required. The governor doesn't wake up, doesn't wait for Rahul Gandhi to emerge from his slumber.
Okay.
And then start taking.
Okay, let Gaurav wanted to come in over there. Gaurav, go ahead.
Sir, these.
No, can I just let me finish? They did not stake a claim.
As you also know,
Ibobi Singh was elected on Monday. What was he doing till
Wednesday? One sec. Gaurav, would you like to reply to that? Go ahead.
He did not even stake a claim.
You didn't stake a claim is the point he's making. Go ahead.
Why did the governor, in both cases, your question is very right, that there are Supreme Court guidelines which advise that the governor should call the single largest party. Surely, if the people of Manipur have voted Congress party as the single largest party, they have the first right to be invited. But if the governors are not going to listen to the mandate and use their discretion to, give an unfair verdict, I think in a constitutional democracy, what we need is fairness and democracy to be protected. If in an election people's mandate cannot be protected, then what is our democracy looking towards?
Okay, GVL Narasimha Rao, just 30 seconds and I'll come back to Gaurav for the last word. We are completely running out of time. GVL, go ahead.
Yes. No, you see, Ibobi Singh was elected by the party. He has not staked a claim. And he has not even complained that a rival coalition has been called. So what is Rahul Gandhi complaining sitting in Delhi? And what are Congress spokespersons complaining on television? You have to put your house in order. You must know, if you are not willing to form a government, if you don't even stake a claim, you will not be called. And in both the states, for your information, for your viewers' information, the BJP secured more votes than the Congress.
Okay.
And in Manipur, from 0 seats to 21 seats.
Okay.
And we
Why
got
did
more
BJP
votes than the
CM and
Congress
Goa
even
lose
in
then?
Manipur.
All right.
BJP
Running out of time. Gaurav, last word to you, Gaurav.
If the BJP is so popular in Manipur,
and they are all part of NPP and NPF.
if the BJP is so popular, then why did they come second in Goa and Manipur? Why did their BJP CM lose in Goa, but the Congress Chief Minister won in Manipur? BJP faced anti-incumbency after 5 years and came second in Goa, but Congress, even after 15 years, got the people's confidence to emerge as the single largest party. Clearly, the people's mandate in a fair democracy has been stolen by the BJP.
Nobody wants to touch the Congress
all right.
party.
Well, let us. Well, I think it's over now. Both in Goa and in Manipur, there is a new government. I need to end this debate now with the hope that.
What credibility are you talking about?
With the hope that there will be development.
I
think irrespective
vote for you.
of which political party is in power, I think the hope that we can all hope for is that we can all believe in is that there will be some development on the ground. Thank you all very much for being with us.